Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 59. We're currently playing as Kaiser Ulrich II, the Great of the Holy Roman Empire, son of Kaiser Ludolf, who himself was son of Kaiser Ulrich I, and so on and so forth, all the way back to Otto, Duke of Saxony. We're not involved in any wars. It's kind of a surprise, isn't it? That we start an episode and not actually be at war. Let's just get rid of these things up here, get rid of the title loss thing. We don't care about it, we know about it. And everything else is acceptable. For now. We still have this truce of the Italian king that'll last for another 5 years. And once it's over, we'll be going straight to war with him. Hopefully. But, while I said that we weren't in any wars, we're about to be in some wars. The King of Hungary here, King Odon, is about to have a slight issue. He's already got a slight issue. He's at war with like 3 people, and I believe he's defending against every single one of them. But we're going to declare war for Pax. I think. Yeah, Pax. It does put us into a little bit of contention with this guy, but maybe we'll declare war on him as well. I don't know. Okay. So we wanted to do that to take Vaz quickly. Because if we can't take these holdings here unless we go to war with Thames, which we don't actually have any Casus Belli for it. And let's just put that speed back up properly. Bunch of people have been imprisoned, that's alright. Now we could give him back Amadeus here, let's do that. This guy succeeded at his rebellion to usurp some counties from the Thuringian Duke. Okay. Yep. He's not a very good king, by the way. Not many of his guys like him, because he's arbitrary, he's craven, and he's cruel. He's gregarious and charitable, though, and a fortune builder, but he's kind of an asshole. His heir isn't too much better. He might be kind, but he's also arbitrary. This one is trying to kill Duke Geoffrey of Lower Lorraine. Let's have a look for Duke Geoffrey of Lower Lorraine. I'm fine with her trying to kill him because he does not like me slightly. He doesn't like me at all. So yeah, go ahead. Do it. I'm getting a lot of these... you know what? In time between episodes, I am going to have a look at those message settings in more detail and see if I can find out which one changes the vote change message, because that is just getting irritating as hell. All of our councillors are in the appropriate positions. Yep. We could increase our military tech spread rate, but all that would do would be double, well, slightly less than double that. And shipbuilding, which I don't care about. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. The next military thing we want to increase at this point may be siege equipment, or it may be military organization again, because we're getting to the point where the ahead penalty isn't so great. Next infrastructure, or next economy thing, will probably be improved keeps, and the next cultural advance, I'm thinking legalism. Yeah, because that'll give us another +1 to our demense size, as well as reduce the short reign period. And of course we're saving up money for the Dachau University. There's a call to arms from the Byzantine. That'll be good because he now dislikes us strongly. So yes, we will accept your call to arms. Wonderful. So now we're at war with Crimea? Yes, Crimea. Okay. It's fine. And even if we don't get these two counties down here, like if we don't possess them, because, you know, the Thames guy is wandering around beating people up, and actually Thames is pretty close to pressing their claim. This kid grew up. He's a brilliant strategist. Awesome. I think he's my kinsman. Yeah, he's third in line to the Byzantine throne. So, you know, whatever on that case. A lot of claims that we could press. Breda, Colne, Luxembourg, and Nordgau now. We don't particularly want to press Princess Alliard the Noble's claims because she has a vassal inheritance warning, where this guy, the Duke of Upper Burgundy, may inherit her lands. And he actually will inherit her lands because she's way too old to have more children. So we could try and kill him. Yeah, let's try and kill him. Kill the Duke of Upper Burgundy. Now, we can do that without too much of a problem because Upper Burgundy is not in our realm. It's in Italy / Burgundy. Wow. This guy contributed so much just then. That's excellent. Good. So we'll have that little plot away in a moment. That's exceptional. So good. And we're not really going to mess with any laws. I was thinking of upping city taxation and reducing city levies. That guy also let everybody know about our plot to murder people. Whatever. Truce is running out of this dude. It doesn't matter. He's no longer in charge of anything. I don't care if you tell people about my plots as long as it goes ahead and gets done. So he's going to try and poison him while we continue this siege. Yes, I'd say the Hungarian has probably lost most of his stuff, like his wars. He's easily lost the Temesite subjugation of Hungary. He's at 91% losing. We succeeded in killing Duke Roger. He did not know the name of his killer. And I can't stop thinking of all those prisoners in my dungeon. So, this is an interesting one. We can either gain 10 piety or have a potential to fuck up the Duke here. We have the Duke imprisoned, and he isn't a very good Duke. His heir would be quite alright, so let's oil up the rack. And we have wounded him. So, he may die of that wound, he may not. Whatever. And he didn't actually take an opinion penalty for us, you know, coming downstairs with a poker and starting poking him. She would like to see Count Eckbert of Freiland, her husband, dead. We're going to stop that. We have the opportunity to imprison my spy master, which we're not going to do because that would be very strange. But yeah, the King of Hungary is losing in every single one of his wars. Especially the one we're fighting against him. Ho ho! Well, he's not losing yet, but he will be. He will be. Lebus has converted to the Catholic faith. That's this place up here. Good. Now that wasn't due to us. That was due to the ruler of Lebus, my son, presumably. Our chaplain is still up trying to convert Holstein to Catholicism from Norse. No dramas. It'll happen, eventually. Another thing that I'd like to happen eventually, but sooner rather than later, is for our Chancellor to get us a claim on Verona. Seeing as the Pope won't do it for us. The Pope's maimed though, so that's good. That's good. Except we no longer have a guy as preferatus. No worries. Duke Ludwig died a natural death of Brandenburg, by the way. So he's no longer the guardian of her. I believe he would have been our steward. Yeah, because he had a decent stewardship. So we would have been educating her in stewardship. So let's re-educate her in stewardship. The Duke of Franconia. And we need a new steward. Fortunately, the Duke of Franconia is up for it. And we'll just pop him down, raising taxes in Oberbayern. No drama. How's our spymaster doing? He's getting us cavalry, a little bit of no shipbuilding, but we don't care about that. He's getting us a nice amount of construction, trade practices, and town infrastructure, and some lovely amount of religious customs. Look at that. That's awesome. And some tolerance. I don't feel like there was anywhere that was better than... Ooh, there is some places which are better than us. Are there? No, see, we have free, and all of these places have free in legalism. And probably the same sort of thing for majesty. Yeah. Well, let's not look at improving our best ones. Except maybe this one. Yeah, same thing. Everybody's at 3 points. Let's look at trying to improve some of our minor ones. So again, it was town infrastructure, which is why the guy's in Damascus. But what about light infantry? This one over here. Estefan or Esfahan is the best there, or... Okay, yeah, we're going to be sending our spymaster to Doralian because it has 3 points in light infantry, 3 points in town infrastructure, and 3 points in popular customs. So let's just reassign him to Doralian. Where is he? There he is. I rarely use the spymaster for the scheming of the building spy network, just because I usually find the plots before they go off if they're all that important. And scheming is kind of nice if you want to purchase an assassination, but purchasing an assassination is incredibly expensive. Like, stupidly expensive. And why do that when you can just straight up murder someone? I kind of do want to kill Princess Yodica here, but we're already suffering a -10 for dishonorable from, you know, killing that Duke guy with some people. Let's actually have a look at that. Are we suffering that with some people? Yeah. Huh. That's odd. I didn't think we would. No. And we actually have direct control of Znojmo. That's interesting. I didn't think that we would, because the Duchess here is supposed to have that. Huh. Neat. We can't claim the damn thing. The best thing we can really do here is, when she dies, it'll pass on to Wilhelm here. And Wilhelm here, we can try and make him plot against us and then arrest him for something. Basically, it's a long and with, like, you know, big process where we slowly take Steiermark and Passau and eventually Znojmo as well. But we'll just see how that goes. It's a long process. We'll be fine with it. All part of consolidating your realm. Let me just check this. Yeah, the Thames guy is almost won. I'm not sure what will happen with our war, My wife's pregnant. It better be by me. And it better be a genius. Okay. Okay, that's the citadel of Sombafli. So now we're besieging Vasvar and then the bishopric of Stensgård. Whatever. That name. We're going to hit this place hard. And we're also going to hit this place hard. Done and done. Now both of those are for me. Yep. Let's head on over to Pest. Or actually, we're going to go to Sanad. Synad? If you know how to pronounce that, go ahead and tell me. Pope's dead. We got a new Pope. New Pope's alright with us. You know, it's not bad. And more importantly, the current Preferatus is back to being our Cardinal. And he's younger than the current Pope, Pope Leo V. So you never know. May still get a man to wear the funny hat. This guy hasn't died yet. Still got 4 years left on the truce. What's that? Hungary is surrendering at 25% war score. I don't think this is amazing. This is the second time that I've said this in 2 episodes, but I've never seen this happen before. That somebody's of an opposite religion as well surrenders, like full surrendering as well. This isn't white peace. This is a full surrender. I accept. Unfortunately, we've only taken one of the provinces. So that's kind of a bitch. We only took one of the province because the other ones were occupied. So get rid of that. We need to get rid of Svombafeli here. We're going to do that by finding a German Catholic. That's alright though. We still don't have enough to usurp the whole thing. You know what? Let me find a German Catholic and then I'll explain what we're doing in Hungary. Rudolph? No, you're only 4. Gotzelo! My friend! You're German, you're Catholic, you'll do. What was it? Eisenberg. Done. Okay, so. Stop that move. How are his other wars going? He has definitely lost the war with Thames. And he'll lose that before the other 2. Okay, so. That's Hungary. Right there. We can't check the usurp thing because he's at war and he's also of another religion and holding lands within it, which I seriously think is one of the most annoying reasons to not be able to usurp a place. Speaking of, let me just check this guy. No, we don't have a valid casus belli. Wait, what? Oh, right, because he's Catholic. Right, of course. So, our plan in Hungary is to basically keep taking duchies. We won't just take the other 2 duchies of Pex yet. After the Temsian wins his war, we'll just take Pest or Angvar off for him. Probably Pest, because then I'm hoping that Transylvania's war will end, and then we can take Transylvania as well. But well, look, we're going to move our troops up to Gamar here, which is the northernmost border that we have with Pex, the Duchy of Pex. But if his war doesn't end soon, we'll come up here and take Shelmno of this Romovar guy, because that gives us a border with Poland, who we have actually. How do we already have a casus belli on him? We're not in land contact. We shouldn't have this. We're not in land contact. Well, that's odd. But fortunate, because we need to take that province. It looks like the old queen died of something. A period of illness. Such a shame. We're still waiting on the Hungarian war, though. So, just moving our troops up. Check our retinue sizes. Wow, that's shot up yet again. We have 1,700 spare. So you know what that means. I'm thinking another couple of shock retinues. Yeah, another shock retinue for everybody. And then we'll look at night retinues after that. So shock retinues, we can get 1. Move them up. And the monetary situation is coming along fairly well. You stop trying to kill the little fingers. Bad man. Something popped up. The current king of Italy is incapable. I don't know. Let's see. We have a claim on Italy for the Duchess of Luxembourg and Alsace. She's a carling. We don't want to press that. We also have a bunch of other claims on places, of course. She won't count as our vassal, I believe, if she claims Burgundy or Italy. I mean, it would be the whole damn place, but I don't believe that she'll count as our vassal because she's not anything. We'd be able to get Holland. That'd be kind of neat. What about Provence? No, probably not. We get Valais, but it's just a tiny little county here in the Alps. And West Francia, of course. And the press all claims button, which would give us stuff down there. Treviso and Padua. That's actually what we want to do. Because anytime we want, we can go to war for the, you know, de jure HRE lands up here. We can do that whenever. But Italy and Burgundy themselves are another matter. Good. Win your damn war. Seriously. I don't know what it's going to take for you guys to win that. You've seriously won it already. Do something. Stop trying to kill people. They're not moving. They're not doing anything. Maybe they sense my plot. Alright, well, you know what? Their war will keep, so let's head up here. Going to go to Saint-Guillaume's, and then we're going to declare war on the King of Poland. That's odd. Oh, looks like he just got booted out, and King Piskla of Poland is now the guy. Fortunately, we still have our reason for war, and he will not, you know, join. So yeah, we're going to take that from him, and then we'll be able to usurp the Kingdom of Poland, and from that we'll get this guy to be a vassal. Which is unfortunate because he's Polish. But whatever. It's not too much of an issue. You guys should head up there as well. I forgot about these guys. Jedvard of Rennes has usurped the barony of Saint-Nazaire from this guy. So where was that? Was that the one that we were holding all the way over here? In Maine? Nope. That was this one here. Don't know why it told us that. Were we previously in control of this place? I don't think so. That would make sense. Yeah. There's a new king in West Francia from the looks of it. Though again, we have not much in the way of any reason to declare war on him at this stage. He is still a Carling, so that's irritating, which means he's probably allied to Italy, Denmark, and England. Yep. The Italian king here is on his way out, by the way. He's going to die fairly soon if I'm right on everything that I am, and I'm pretty sure that I am. His successor will still be a Carling, which is unfortunate. But we won't have a truce with his successor. The best thing for us to happen here is in 4 years, the truce runs out, we attack him, we take our lands here, and then he dies. I doubt that's going to happen, because he's 75 years old with the incapable trait, so he'll probably die fairly soon. But that's alright. Either way, it's just the best thing for us to happen would be for him to hang on for another 6 or 7 years. Money's stacking up, that's always good for us at this point in time. Factions are of no real concern. There are some there in the teens, but they're not that bad a deal. Okay, I'm just waiting on these guys. Then we're going to go straight at Poland. We had some levy reinforcements there. That's good. My wife, Giuseppa, was captivated by the grace and strength of the hunting birds and begged me for a bird. Will a buzzard do? A falcon would serve you well, or too dangerous, my love. I don't want you to overexert yourself. Well, she is pregnant, but I think that we're going to, inspire her to have a genius child by giving her a falcon. So, 10 gold. Yeah, she likes us a little bit more. Ah, and she's deeply in love. Good thing we're not banging that chick on the side anymore, huh? Just, saying. And she never found out about it. Because we are quite good at intrigue. We're brilliant as well. Okay, let's just gather those armies up. That all looks good. Poland! You! War. Let's go. We could call in our allies, but we really don't need to. And we should actually get this war done by the end of the episode. We still have about half an hour, so I'm pretty confident. A son! Not a genius. You've let me down again, wife. You've let me down again. It's a little rough, I guess, but come on. A strong genius child would have been so good. We would have tried to survive the next 15 years so that they could, get a decent career trait. My grandson died. The sickly infant. That's alright. You never really expect the sickly ones to live. Okay, we've gotten that done. We could attack this fort just to get this over and done with. It would cut into our monthly spend, though. And we do want that money, so we're just going to wait this one out for a bit. We're getting excellent progression, by the way. 7% per 12 days. And I don't think anybody else is going to come and attack us while we're doing that. After that, we're definitely going to declare war on Chelmo, just so we have a bit of a land bridge. The cardinal died. One of our cardinals, anyway. But Cardinal Giselbert here is still preferatus. Jeez, I hope that increased crown authority thing goes away soon. I believe it was 5 years. Do we have a new cardinal? No? Yeah, alright. Whatever. Ah, there we go. There's a new one. And he's voting for our man. Wow. Our guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 9 votes. And everybody else is voting for either this guy or this guy. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like that. And our guy has a pretty good chance of becoming Pope because Pope Leo here is 75 and our guy is 69. Oh yeah. Losing a bit because our retinue needed to reinforce, but I think it's done that by now. The Duchess here has inherited the county of Neutra as well. Okay, so let's see if we can plot to revoke Passau. No, we can plot to revoke Neutra though, which we're going to do after I get rid of that antivirus warning. So, who wants to join in on this? Yeah, lots of you. Lots of you would like to. Okay, there's a jihad for Syria. It's a Shia jihad. This is the Shia Caliph, by the way. He is attractive, he is quick, and he is also a Sayyid. Sayyid? That basically means he's patrilineally descended from the Prophet Muhammad's uncles Al-Abbas and Abu Talib, or from the sons of his daughter Fatima, Hassan ibn Ali and Hussein ibn Ali. That's one of the things you actually need to become Caliph, I believe, is the Sayyid trait. Or the other one, which I forget exactly what it is, but it's a more direct descendancy from the Prophet Muhammad. Let's see if anybody has it. The Idrisids have the Sayyid trait, I know that. Yeah, but I'm not really seeing the other one popping up. I don't even remember what the other one was, to be quite honest. Maybe the Hashemite ruler has it. No, he's a Sayyid as well. No. Bugger it. It's basically a similar thing, it's just, you know, they're descended in a particular way. Murzad was what it was, and they're matrilineally descended from his daughter or something like that. I don't remember. If it pops up, I'll make note of it. But let's just see how this plot should actually fire. Wow, nobody likes this woman. And we don't actually need to... Come on! Oh, you're kidding me. We are 4 points short. So, rank them by plot power. The King of Lotharingia, if we pay him 75 gold, will join in. That's worth it, because we'd also like him to have a decent opinion of us. Send money, invite to plot. In 14 days, he'll say, okay. And we've also got a few more here. We're ill. That's an issue at our age, but we are strong. We are strong and we're military. We should pull through. We need to pull through, because otherwise these claims down here in Italy are lost. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. We need to release her before we can do that, so we are going to release her from jail. But we're not just going to release her, of course. That would be silly. We're going to ransom her for 145 gold. Kind of a dick move what we're about to do, but hey, fuck it. Like, yeah, you know, we're going. And, hey, we've stopped being ill. Just a head cold. Okay, so she's released. She paid us the money. Quite a lot of money. And now we're going to revoke Neutra. I hope that she declines the offer and rebels again. That would be exceptional. So, revoke. And she'll get a message, and she'll come at us and say either, I won't do it, or... No, good. Your shameful attempt at blackmail has not succeeded. No matter how many corrupted souls you have enticed to help carry out your plan, I will not give in without a fight. What is rightfully mine is mine. Signed, Duchess Amgard of Austria. So, war it is. We declare war on her, or actually, no, which is not a good idea. War it is. So, we're at war with Passau, Neutra, and Steiermark. You know, let's just see how many men she raises. Okay, so that's about 1,000, about 1,500. I see a 1,500 and raise you 4,300. Let me just stop leading that army. Put the Duke of Tyrol there. Anybody who doesn't like me? Yeah, he's kind of shit. He doesn't like me, but he's also a bad leader. How about him? That'll do. Let's go. Let's take Passau, and then... Oh, and also Canten down here, but it's irrelevant. So the point of this is this gets her to be a traitor. Which means we're going to revoke Passau. And imprison her again, by the way. Kind of a dick move, but, you know, that's what this game is about. Dick moves. And we only raised up this many troops here so that we could keep accruing money. They're probably going to try and gather up in Salzburg and besiege that. I'm fine with that. It's alright. They can do that. I'll get into Passau after them and have a fairly swift siege. Series of sieges, anyway. More factions of little to no importance. Yep, so 5.7, and she's got 6.3. We may have to deal with that after Poland and all that sort of stuff happens. Let me just check on something. Okay, so this isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. We're not going to automatically imprison her. We're just going to take the county of Neutra off her. I'm fine with that. We may also be able to imprison her as a traitor. Like, after the war. Yeah, I don't mind if they actually take Salzburg. It's a weak sort of county anyway because it's headed up by an archbishop. Vassal levies are raised too long, but that's only with the mayor of Dachau, so not particularly concerned. I just assaulted the Temple of Proskau, and I'm just going to wait for Poltusk here instead. Because the King of Poland has just surrendered. So, let's get rid of some of this land. Luckily there was a castle there, so we can check out the guy. He looks pretty good. Yeah, so we're going to give him Plock. Grant. Plock. Done. Now, 9 titles can be created. The Kingdom of Poland. This is going to set us back 200 gold. I'm fine with that. I'm now the King of Poland, which unfortunately again has elective monarchy for some reason. Just nominate our main heir for that. And we're going to say, buddy. Huh. He still won't do it. What if I send him some money? Yeah, you like that, don't you? Wow. And then I'll just send my main army down here and we'll deal with these rebel scum. Like that. Thank you. So any moment now we'll get these 3 counties. Yep. Wonderful. Quite good, quite good. He is Polish, which is a bit of an issue, but not too much of one. And that's actually given us the entirety of Poland, by the way. Which should soon start integrating into the Holy Roman Empire. Which is good. We're already integrating Bohemia. And what else is this? Yeah, Bohemia, Pomerania. And that's about it at this stage. That's cool. So if we get Lithuania integrated as well, the Wendish Empire can no longer be formed because it does not exist. So that's something for the future. And if I remember right, yeah, we're nowhere near the river Dnieper. We wanted to lock off at this point here. At most. So we'll deal with this rebellion. And then we might... Oh, hello. We might have to deal with West Francia. He is defending against heathens. Really? Okay, he's got a revolt. He's got a conquest of Dorset that he's backing someone up in. And he's defending against... He's defending Denmark against Norway. I will take that 100-point piety penalty, depending on what those reasons for war are. And yes, one of them is the claim on West Francia. So we need to finish this revolution up, this revolt, nice and fast, head on over to West Francia, and deal with it, as some of the more bro individuals may say. And also that 200 gold spend has set us back a bit in our quest for the university. But we're going to get there eventually. I don't think France has too much in the way of troops. Of course, the issue is that you could call Italy in. But of course, we can call Aquitaine in if we so choose. Maybe. It depends on his opinion of us. It's alright. It's alright, we got this. We have a few more duchies that we could create that we're not going to. And how are the laws in Poland? Good, everybody is voting for my guy. I don't feel like we're going... We may increase the crown authority in Poland because, you know, no one cares about Poland. Just up to medium, so that we're in striking distance of high. Okay, we might actually be able to break the siege before it finishes. Yeah, we will. Good on us. And then we'll hit maybe Nitro instead of Passau. I don't know. Basically, we're going to win this war. Speaking of wars, the Byzantine is doing terribly against the High Chief of Crimea. And a child, my grandson, requires an education. He's pretty good. He's got military intrigue and learning. And whoever we give him to will increase opinion with. I don't particularly want to give him to the Low Pharyngian because the Low Pharyngian has these 3 terrible stats. So, why not the Cardinal? Yeah, bugger it, we'll give him to the Cardinal. Giving young children to Catholics never worked out wrong. Catholic priests, that is. 54% war score. And we'll just move these guys up to Passau to help with this siege. And once they're there, we'll move these guys off so that we can put them down. And therefore get more money. Ah, it's all happening. There we go. And on the 28th, we'll be able to dismiss them. There we go. And yeah, that's coming along nicely. I'm just going to attack that. Done. How you doing, Austria? Still no? Yep, still no. Well, let's change that. Take Ortenburg. We'll also assault Schomberg here. And then we'll walk on over to Neutra. Assuming she won't give in at this point in time. She's done. 2, 1, ding. We've succeeded with our plot to revoke Neutra. So we've become Count of Neutra. We don't want to be Count of Neutra, by the way. Now, can we arrest you? Okay, well this is good. She is a traitor, she has acted dishonorably towards us. So we could take the Duchy of Austria right now, and we're going to do that. It's an offer, by the way, we don't immediately take it, so we're keeping our troops sitting there in case she says no! In which case we get another little rebellion war with her. She's founded the Lower Crown Authority. I need to get rid of this province here. It's part of the Duchy of Nitra. I could give it to my uncle, I could give it to my kinsman, or I could give it to my kinsman. Let's give it to this guy. So he's going to get Nutra. Done. And we're back on top. Come on. Yep, she has decided to get rid of that. Now, we have 3 duchies, which is too many. So we're going to be taking an opinion penalty of -10 with everyone. We don't want that to happen. We do have land that we're holding in here, so that's good. We've got this guy, he's directly beholden to us. This guy is directly beholden to us, and she is directly beholden to us, though she hates me. She will never like me, and that's alright. And we can't imprison her or anything anymore because, well, we've already punished her for being a traitor. And I don't think there's anything... Yeah, we can try and revoke Znosmo, but... You know what? We actually do want to revoke Znosmo, don't we? Let's get that one underway. Just for the future, sort of thing. Okay, but we need to get rid of Saxony. We have 2 counties in Saxony. Plauen and Weimar. They're both pretty bad counties, I gotta be honest. This guy, I don't like him being the Count of Brno and Anhalt, and he also doesn't like me. That being said, it's a 30-point penalty that will go if we give him both counties and the duchy, though he will probably then get desires the Kingdom of Pomerania. So let's find a new guy. A new Littlefinger would be good. Dydwin? Yes, Dydwin, my son-in-law. Good chap, good chap. Well renowned and everything. Congratulations, bro, you're now the Duke of Saxony. And we now need to re-educate this guy with that guy. Excellent. So now we're at 6 of 8. We're going to try and change that with this intrigue here. It does mean we're going to be getting a little bit less money, but it's alright. It's okay. Is West Francia still having a revolt? No, they gave it up again. Ah, you sons of bitches. 3 years until we can declare... Nope. No, we can declare war on Italy right now. Let's go do that. The old king of Italy must have finally died. Yep, he's dead. So the new king of Italy, we don't have any truces with him. And he shouldn't have too much in the way of troops. Let's see, Italy. 11,000. We have 31,000. And we have 11,000 in this army right there. Oh, do we have enough for another shock retinue? I think we do. We totally do. Sweet. Another shock retinue. Both of you down to Aquileia. And we've still got about 10 minutes left in the episode, so we'll get the war underway. And hopefully before we get there, our Chancellor manages to actually do his job. That would be good to me. Come on. Yeah, the whole rebellion thing with West Francia, you've got to really be on the ball to take advantage of it. Which is annoying. Because you've also got to be basically there, ready to go. We could monitor him as a special character, and that would tell us when people declare war on him, but you know what, it's not really that important. Also, the Hungarian war's finished. This child lacks guardian. He seems to be alright at stewardship, so we'll try and find somebody. He's a grandchild? No, he's my son. You know what? I will educate my own son, thank you very much. It's been too long since I've educated somebody. Yeah, so we could have gone to war with Hungary, but we're going to war with Italy because the time is right. The time is now. And also that will give us two provinces that, we've just given up, two provinces in Saxony. Does this guy want Anhalt, or is he already under his control? He's already under somebody else's control, that's alright. Still trying to kill that guy, still trying to kill that one. We're just shy of being able to revoke that county. Just shy by 4.8%. We can get 3% from the Duke of Moravia, and 3% from the Duchess of Brabant or the Count of Gamere, and some others have a little bit less. So when we're ready to go for it, we can, basically, at this stage in time. And I'd like to, because while it's not all that good, it's still part of Austria. And I want to hold as many provinces as I can in the Kingdom of Bavaria, which means, for us, the Dukedom of Bavaria and the Dukedom of Austria. Tyrol and Carinthia do not matter all that much to me. 16th, okay, we're in. We're going to get this war underway, fight it for a little bit, and then we'll end the episode. Here's my coronation gift to you. Pressing all claims. Go. And who can we call in? We can't call in Aquitaine. We could almost call in the Basilius. It'd take a lot of money. I don't want that to happen. He won't accept that. He's two points in the negative. He has forgiven us for murdering his children, though. So that's good, I guess. Doesn't matter, we can win this war by ourselves. If the West Francian joins in, we might have a little bit of an issue, but he won't, actually. I should have checked that first, but he doesn't like Alderic here, and he kind of likes us. Good stuff. And we're going to pull our Chancellor out. And actually send him up here to Gilland. Sort of. Yeah, see, he's raised up armies around the place, but they're all very small. We're just going to try and get these places and get a ticking war score. And you see, it's for control of the counties of Treviso and the counties of Padua. So these two. Because we pressed all claims, not just one of them. 13th of March. Can we catch them? Maybe. We're going to try and catch this army, because 1,000 men is nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, he's getting a bit faster. Princess Helene's ambition, my daughter, has helped her to get where she wanted to go. I want that too. I improve my opinion of her, and I consider her ambition admirable. If we weren't already ambitious, that may have given us the ambitious trait, but we already have it, so it doesn't matter. I've just noticed the County of Trenton here has one epic coat of arms. I'm pretty sure that's a sheep holding a flag, and there's like a wand in its mouth or something. That looks so cool. Okay, so 23rd. We still won't catch them. They're headed to Modena, which is down there. They must be trying to gather up down here somewhere, so we will follow them down just to see if we can catch wherever they're trying to rally some of their troops. Because if we take out their troops, like we just attacked them there, that's wonderful. Complete rout. Probably wipe them all out. Yep, good. 7% war score. And these guys are moving out on the 7th of April. From, I believe they're in Modena. I think. A little hard to tell. 3rd of April, we'll get there on the 7th. If they are in Modena, it'll be good. My uncle is concerned that he is not married. I'll find him someone nice. He's only my uncle, he doesn't really matter. Yeah, he can marry this slightly balding woman, I guess. That's all fine, that's all fine. Oh, and also Prince Adalbert, the guy who was our claim on West Francia, has actually gone ahead and died. So yeah, we no longer have a Littlefinger in the game in this particular aspect of things. Little shame, not terribly concerning. Ah, good, they were in Modena. They have no leaders, so we wipe them out. 7.8 war score. Now, just to get a ticking war score going, we're going to head back up to Treviso and that. And just in the interests of furthering the war, because this is only going to be about 2,500 men, I'm going to raise up my forces in Oberbayern and Niederbayern, join them together, stop leading one of them, and when they join up I'll work out who's leading what, and send them over to beat up these guys, and maybe besiege something, but probably not, because we do want to save money. It's like, yes, I would like to rule the world, but to do it on the cheap. And when they gather up and before I send them off, this is also a little worry here, the Doge of Genoa is in this army, and it's actually kind of big. So, let's see what other men we can raise. Another 1,000, thank you very much. Get out of the army. You know what? Put down vassal levies, raise all of our levies. Put them in Kempton. Is that all of them? We've got an army up here. We'll put them down. And that should mean that I am still reigning in München. Lovely. Okay. That's alright. I hope these guys don't sit in Grissons. It would be a pain to have to try and dislodge an army of that size from the mountains. No. Yep. I had to break up a fight between my son Ulrich and another child today. Ulrich's heart is filled with envy. The other children are just selfish, which lets him keep the envious trait. Not particularly wanting that to happen. We can beat some respect into him, which he's a 40% chance of losing that trait. Talk to him about kindness, which is the usual 50-40-10 split of opposing trait, lose the trait, no effect. Or we pray for him, in which case it's a pretty good chance nothing will happen. So, we talked to him about kindness. He lost the trait. That's good enough. But it is about that time again, my good friends. So, as usual, if you have any questions or comments about what I'm doing, what you're doing, anything like that, feel free to ask them below the video. I'll attempt to respond as comprehensively as I can. So prepare for an essay. That'd be great. Additionally, if you liked the video, give it a like, and if you'd like to see more, particularly in how this little war in Italy is going to progress, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But, in the meantime, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.